not the lizard, I have the tears, or the drops of emotion. I only needed 2, I have 7. Corner lizard. He'd be saying pebble pebble. Check again tomorrow. I won't have to check again tomorrow if I remembered to actually do this. Alright. Oh, man. Key to unlock lab door. You have no idea how much of this I'd literally just run around and do, like, jack shit on. La 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 la. Alright, I used a key from that backpack. That may not be the right key. It is, look at this. Oh, wait. It won't turn. Easy on it. The key's ancient. You may break it. Don't put pressure on me when I'm already nervous. Maybe the key has worn down too much if it fit well. Don't push it too hard. Pull it out a bit, turn again. Alright, pull it out a bit, and turn. I said easy on it. It's fine, it's... Budge. Gotta turn harder. You'll break it. Just a second. Bit of stirring and turn. Done. See? It's open. I think you just destroyed the lock. That may not have been the right key in the first place. It didn't fit well. As long as the door's open. You ended up forcing your way through. Let's have a look inside. You forced your way through when you had the key. Stop complaining, Virgil. Time for an investigation. Oh, look at this. This is a plain room. This is normal for a witch workshop. Think about Lisa. Right. This is at least more tidy than Lisa's place. Will I find any clues here? To remove the prickly vine core, I must learn about the Starlit Cave. But isn't this a sculpture workshop? I doubt that a sculpture would possess anything relevant. But Lisa kept mentioning Tanis. I have a feeling that there's something here. There's gotta be something. Honestly, we'll be in trouble if there's nothing. If there's nothing, I won't be able to make a bucket full of moon tears. Be careful when you're investigating. Like you mentioned, Lisa didn't say anything positive about Tanis. Relax, I'm always careful. Seriously. Oh, there's so much reading. There are ingredients stored inside. Most of them aren't in great shape and they smell funny. It's been more than 100 years. I don't feel like touching ingredients that ancient. I'll look elsewhere now. This looks like a workbench. There's nothing eye-catching, and only a few tools remain. Whoever used this place must have taken most of the tools with them. All that remains is a pile of trash. There can be hidden treasures in the trash. Okay. Pieces of chalk, rocks, a broken wooden hammer. Hey, this lantern looks decent. It's old but probably usable. Doesn't that kind of look like Arden's lantern? And it has a bit of oil left in it. What if you light it? It looks ordinary. I don't think it does anything unusual. Try it then. I don't have any match or flint. Wait, maybe I can use a starry flash? I don't think a starry flash works like a flame. But the lantern has a star pattern on it. It may work. I'll look elsewhere now. These books are in better condition than those in the bookcase outside. After all, they had a door to shelter them. But I can't understand them either, and I think they'll be crumbled even by the gentlest touch. Still, you should search the place thoroughly. You may find clues about the curse Lisa mentioned. Or... Our priority is to remove the prickly vines. The curse can wait. I read the books when the situation requires it. Just say that you hate reading. I hate reading. So what? It will come in handy. Then I'll read when it comes handy. I'll look elsewhere for now. Here's another witch's pot. Apparently, Tanis has also crafted potions here. Potions can be needed in sculpting as well. Witch's pot haven't changed much in the past century, and it still seems usable. No, wait. It's in a terrible state. It's all ruined by green tarnish. After all, it's been more than a century. Wait, there's something in it. Ancient witch dice again. Forward to go then. Nothing can be crafted from a bunch of dice. You seem to share Tanis' sense of humor. Do you have something against my sense of humor? I'll take this one with me too. I think we've checked everything and found nothing special. You can now return to the shelves and books. The lantern. I can light the lantern first. You could light it with a starry flash. If that doesn't work out, you'll have to check out the bookcase and shelves. But the shelves smell funny and there are too many books. Either that or make a bucket full of moon tears. Fine. Anyway, I'll try to light the lantern with the starry flash. What's a starry flash? Bring a starry flash to light that lantern. Oh. It's lighted. The starry flash ignited it. So a starry flash can replicate. It may be some sort of special fuel. But why is the flame so small? You need to case it if you want a bigger flame. I see, I'll try. You're right, the flame has grown. Has there always been this glowing paper sheet on the floor? Paper always been there. But maybe not the writing on it. But the writing appeared when illuminated by the flame. That's amazing. Starry flashes can both conceal and reveal. It's a trick that utilizes their nature. Tanis was quite smart. Let's give the workshop another thorough search with the light from the lantern. So, look at this. It was a blank sheet a moment ago, but the light from the lantern has revealed patterns on it. Tanis apparently did an in-depth study on the starry flash. It's text, I'll read it. Like how you may rid your stomach of poisonous food through vomiting, you may also rid your mind of poisonous ideas through writing. I'm putting these thoughts down in order to survive. What does this mean? There should be more records. Not on this sheet. Are there other sheets? Words seem to have emerged on other blank sheets as well. There are markings on the map. For treasure? Or something dangerous. That would be equally fun. I'll take it with me. Alright. Time to follow a map. By the way, there's something unusual about the flame in this lantern. These words weren't here when I used the starry flash, but they became visible once I lit the lantern. The lantern's flame and the starry flash are similar, yet not quite the same. Right. They each have their own use. I wonder if there are more clues. Ooh, there's something. Is it a sculpture? It's too dim, I can't see clearly. Is there a way to see better? Ignite the sculpture? I don't want to bring the sculpture down, wait. Seems to be an oil dish. Maybe I can place part of the starry flash on it. When the lantern go out, there's a switch for adjusting, it should be fine. Fiddling. Oh. As bright as day. So the place can only be fully illuminated if you place the flame at the right location. A transparent statue. It's incredible. Tanis must be a starry flash expert if she was able to make this. That said, the sculpture looks unfinished. More like destroyed on purpose. You're right. Looks like a person getting down on one knee. There's writing. Who to pray to. There's a doodled line, or maybe it's a note. What did she mean by pray? Maybe she had a wish to fulfill. She could have gone to the cat gods. Maybe her wish required more than that. There's something more. Another dice. It's a dice. They're seriously everywhere. Now I really want to find all 6 of them. To craft a potion, you need that many. Right. I'll gather all the ingredients first. I've examined everything here. Well, I shall look for hidden sculptures marked on the map. Excuse me? You haven't forgotten about the prickly vine core, have you? Of course not. But with the little intel we have, we can't possibly remove a prickly vine core that huge. You deliberately ignored the moon tears. After seeing Lisa's message, I realized that I could use something in the Starlit Cave to remove the core. That's why we need to gather information concerning the Starlit Cave. And Hannah seems to know about the Starlit Cave really well. One can tell by looking at the sculptures she's made using the starry flashes. Something happened to Tanis here and she wrote it down. These records sure give us insight. Right. You agree. It won't hurt if we can find some interesting stuff during the process. Andrew, gathering dice 2. 3 to go. By the way, 3 is also the number of maps we have. Alright, I shall get all the dice and put them in this pot. I'll put out the lantern light again when necessary, since we seem to be running out of fuel. And do you bear Lisa's words in mind? Which words? Warnings against Tanis? Lisa seems to have sealed this place off due to something left by Tanis. She mentioned some sort of curse. Got it, I'll be cautious. Okay. Which one should I look at? Okay, Starlight Cave top. Well, while I'm in the bottom, actually. Okay. Judging by the map, we're quite close. Should we try using the lantern to find? Yes. Now that the lantern's lit, we should look for the sculpture. Oh. Here it is. Light it with the lantern. This thing's in the background. Is that an apple that's tangled in the prickly vines? I've got a bad feeling about this. Tanis has obviously done something. I'll take the dice. There's more writing. I don't know that a star had such power. That such thing could be produced with a star. I certainly know that magic with interferes with life. I certainly know that magic which interferes with life is prohibited. But that isn't intended, therefore I'm not to be blamed. I was just sculpting, that's all. What's that noise? She did something with the star. Magic which interferes with life. Immortal lives? Arend had mentioned it. So Tanis tried to achieve immortality with the power of the star? And when Lisa found out, she came after Tanis? But Lisa died, right? Lisa's chief purpose was to study the prickly vines, and she said that stars were not immortal lives. But this isn't enough to reveal the whole picture. On to the next sculpture. Out by the waterfall. Right. Light lantern, and then I'm standing in front of it, so I cannot see. It's just an egg-shaped object with a smooth surface. So smooth that it's creepy. The dice here. It is... What does it say? What on earth have I done? The thing actually moved and cried. It is alive. If I've created it, if it has come to life, no. If it has been born, firstly you need a name. You were born from a star. You look like a whale. I shall name you Star Whale. I'm sorry, Star Whale. Is this what Tanis did? Is it what we read about at those sculptures? You mean Tanis created the star whales? The star whales are living creatures. How could this be possible? Think about what you read before. Magic which interferes with life. That wasn't about achieving immortality, it was about creating lives. Both are prohibited though. But how exactly are they going to help? Maybe she was good at dice rolling. This is not funny, Virgil. Different people may achieve different results even if they do the same thing. The world would have been full of star creatures already if everyone could turn random sculptures into flying whales. How did Tanis do it then? Like I said, she was good at dice rolling. Are you saying that she was lucky? Unfortunately, star whales are elegant creatures. Not necessarily. What do you mean? Find the next sculpture first. Turn that little pit. How do I get down there? Yes. There it is. Light it with a lantern. Again, I'm standing just right in front of it. This one's in the shape of flowers and butterflies. Nice looking sculpture. Finally, has the star roll problem been solved? I don't think so. Take the dice. Alright. Let's see what it says. Lives are born from nature. Seeds buried in soil cannot sprout without rain and sunshine. I'm just rain and sunshine to you. You and I and everyone else are part of nature. Tanis. She justified her doing. She's not wrong, though. I won't be surprised if someone with such a problematic idea makes a terrible blunder, but nothing has gone wrong. Things don't get prohibited for no reason. Can't argue with that. You're too young to make a sound judgment on this, but maybe that's true for all of us. I need to think it over. Think later. For now, focus on the task at hand. Right. Now that I've got all the dice, I can try crafting the potion. Let me add the dice roll to the pot at Tana's workshop. And add the dice. Can I really craft a potion like this? The memo in that backpack with the key said so. It did. If anything, I want a potion that removes the prickly vine core. Pray that Lady Luck smiles on you then. May Lady Luck smile on me, whatever that means. Wow, crafting was successful, but why? All I added was dice. Maybe there had been other ingredients at the bottom of the pot. It should be a device with a mechanism of that sort. Has Tanis made this device as well? Tanis is amazing. So what potion have we got here? Polaris potion, a century-old potion of unknown effect. It glows faintly in your hand. It's glowing. The bottle says Polaris potion. I've never seen such a potion. Wait, I didn't get that one right. I've never seen such a potion. Congratulations, you've crafted a potion from 100 years ago. What exactly is this potion? Does it remove the prickly vine core? You need to identify it first. How can I possibly identify a potion from 100 years ago? By looking it up in a book from 100 years ago, of course. Uh-oh. Time to read the books, Ellie. No, I'm not giving up. There's another way to find out. We're gonna talk to Diane. Oh, we're drinking that shit. There's a glowing string. Since when have you got 2 lives? I suppose the potion kept away by Tanis should be safe. I get why he would be upset if she died, because he's just a hat. If she dies down there, he is stuck down there with her. It could have been dangerous. I rolled a good number then. You can complain after I've caught up with that string. La 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 la. Life from the potion is directed to the prickly vine core. Come on. Come on now. Okay. There's nothing here. After all, we don't know what the potion does. I got it. We can check with the lantern. The lantern may reveal something. Yeah. Cut that. There's nowhere to hold a starry flash. This hook may be intended for a lantern, right? Let me hang the lantern here. That was the correct move. The one at the bottom should be the real thing. That's a chest. It has a large sheet of paper stuck to it. The writing resembles what we saw in Lisa's tent. Well, Lisa wrote this. Tanis rolled a dice that could bring an endless supply of disasters. A kick of hers, of carelessness and irresponsibility, brought Star Wheels to this world. Despite the accidental birth, Star Wheels have grown up to be stunning creatures. However, that proves to be a cursed beauty. Had Star Wheels been ugly, had they wreaked havoc on the Starlit Caves, nobody could have rolled that dice again. However, Star Wheels are so elegant that everyone who sees them would think, what if I rolled that dice? I may also create something elegant. It is a curse, one that spreads like a plague. We know how many dice have been rolled and how many disasters caused. This place must be sealed off so that nobody ever sees star whales. Nobody should witness a stunning view. Anyone who has the luck of seeing it should ignore it and forget it. No one should ever roll that dice again. You who have come here and seen this, please ignore it and forget it. Ellie Blue River. What? Why is my name in it? It's enchanted text. It displays the name of whoever reads it. I saw a different name. Give me a scare. Wait, come to think of it, the White Cat God has said it before. Whatever you see, just ignore it. So this is what they meant? The White Cat God may share Lisa's idea. Lisa also told us to ignore it. She probably wanted us to focus on dealing with the prickly vines. Or maybe she didn't want a younger witch to be led astray. There. I've almost got a picture. Anyways, let's open the chest. I don't plan to roll the dice that Tanis had rolled. This chest is the last clue. There's gotta be something in it. Ooh. There are some random items. The items are labeled. Are these Tanis's belongings? Looks like an oil drum. Star whale oil. Star whales are sometimes apply starry flashes to themselves, which will then spread across their bodies. They dive into the water a moment later, putting out the starry flashes. This seems to be how star whales cleanse their bodies of waste. Starry flashes don't usually stick to anything, but they stick to star whales, which is curious. I've made a lamp that burns oil-like substance secreted by star whales. But the lantern's flame feature prohibits slightly different from starry flashes. It seems to contain even greater power of the night. The lantern burns star whale oil. They're not whales in the first place. I doubt that counts as oil. But the drum is empty. And what's this shiny thing? Star whale's scale. A piece of a glowing plate that has come off of a star whale's body. The real whale has no scales, but let's call it a scale since it resembles one. It makes a potion ingredient, a whale scale. That makes it less whale-like. The rest is just trash. Oh, there's another note. If any sin has been committed, I'm responsible for it. If any punishment should be implemented, I shall receive it. Star whales, please live happily ever after. Tanis Rusty Stone. P.S. I'll leave the fruit of my research here. Virgil. You give me goosebumps. Now I know how to remove the prickly vine core. Really, how? Star whales are known to bathe with the starry flashes. Does that count as bathing? We can have them carry starry flashes and remove the prickly vine core for us. If star whale flames contain stronger power of night, they can remove the prickly vine core, right? But how do you plan to tell the star whales? That's the problem. I guess they will help us sooner or later. When Rerum's hair turns gray? We can't wait that long. You must do something. Wait, I hear a star whale. Star whale, can you please help me? I need your power to remove this prickly vine core. Both your and my friends depend on it. Please burn these prickly vines with a starry flash. Do you get it? Certainly not. Star whale guided us here with Lisa's belonging. If so, star whales also... Star whale took the starry flash. Look, it understood me. Could be that the star whale... Like, everything's shaking. Oh. Prickly vine core is removed. We did it. It actually worked. I knew the star whale would listen to me. Seems that star whales can communicate with humans to some extent, or it could have been a coincidence. I mean the dice. Aww. Star whales. How gorgeous and fascinating. That's a dangerous idea to have. It's just an idea, I'm not doing anything, but now that I look back on the whole incident, I didn't contribute much this time. Not necessarily. The star whale is one that removed the prickly vines. Dice won't roll on their own. You rolled them and brought this outcome. Tanis helped me too. Anyway, as long as everyone's safe, it's finally all settled, right? Now that this last prickly vine core is removed, the village can be fully restored well. The village just needs a little more repairing and we're done. Really? Why not? Are we really done? Why not? All the prickly vines are removed and the village is restored. What about Lisa? Isn't the village our top priority once we handle the core? You can restore the village first and think about anything else later. It doesn't feel quite right though. With hindsight, the white cat god is really suspicious. They said ignore Lisa and restore the village. I don't know what they're hiding, but I don't think I shall obey them. What's your plan then? I doubt that those cat gods will be honest with you. You'll never know if you never try. Honestly, I need to talk to a white cat god once more. Hey, it's nighttime. We can do that. We need to speak. You've rid the Starlit Cave of its prickly vine core as well. All the prickly vines are now gone. Well done. White cat god? Yes. Why did you lie to me about Lisa? I'm sorry about that, Ellie. I did it so that you would remove the prickly vines and restore the village. I would have helped the village even if you hadn't lied. So you would. I know it now. But I wasn't so sure about that at the beginning. You were my last chance. I wanted to be on the safe side. Please tell me the truth then. What happened to Lisa, Ellie? As you already know, Lisa was here to build a garden, but she made an awful blunder during the process. But how did she die? Well, by the way, why are you so interested in Lisa? She has already passed away, because she's the former occupant of the witch's house. I've heard about a letter addressed to Lisa. Although the message in it will never be received anymore now that Lisa's gone. Letter? What letter? Well, it said that Lisa's daughter gave birth to a girl. Lisa's daughter, Doska, has given birth to a daughter. Right. The letter also said that Doska wanted to name the girl Lisa. Doska wanted to use the name Lisa, but please tell her not to. Huh? Why are you making the decision? I'm not... That's what Lisa said when she was still alive. Well, by the way, what are you going to do about the letter? I don't think that's for me to decide. The best approach, in my opinion, is to write back and tell the truth. I could have done something else if Lisa were still alive, but now that she's gone, I don't find it right to hide the fact forever. Maybe you could put that off for a bit longer. What? Why not? Well, wouldn't it be better if you write back after the village is fully restored? You never know what might happen after you've sent the letter. Wisteria should be our priority. You may have a point, but it's not like the witches are anxious for a reply. You can send it later. Well, I guess I can have Kent deliver the letter for me since he will come when the village is restored. Okay, I'll listen to you. That's very considerate of you. I appreciate everything you've done. Is white cat god Lisa? Or is white cat god and black cat god Lisa, but like in two? Or is she just like dead? Alright, I think I'm starting to get it. So you're really gonna fix the village first? Of course not. The white cat god is obviously hiding something. Hiding what exactly? No idea. But it definitely has something to do with Lisa. Lisa's dead. What could there possibly be to hide? That's exactly it. What if Lisa's still alive? But you're the one who found her brooch. A witch's brooch doesn't prove she's dead. She could be in hiding, leaving the brooch behind to make it look like she's gone. Using the usual assumption about witches as a trick, huh? Right, most witches, if they see a brooch lying around without its owner, assume the witch is dead, so you just drop the brooch somewhere and everyone thinks you're done for. And the white cat god helps her pull it off. Then I stumble across the brooch, making you the witness to her death. And while they're at it, they'd also have me clear out the prickly vine core. That does line up a little too neatly, which would explain why the white cat god acted so strangely. They'd need time to pass the letter to her while she's in hiding. If that's true though, why would Lisa hide in the first place? No clue. That's why I want to ask her. It's not impossible, but you have zero evidence. Then we look for her. If it doesn't work out, so be it. We can finish fixing up the village afterwards. How do you plan to find her? We've searched everywhere already. That's because White Cat God's been lying to us now. Maybe I should ask Diane about a tracking potion. Always Diane, isn't it? What's wrong with using a witch? What's wrong with a witch using the witch's catalog? The simplest solution is usually the best one. Let's go see Diane. Dan, do you have a potion that can help find someone? Yes, of course. I knew it. But the potions for finding people after people are subject to various restrictions since they can be abused. Restrictions. Did you get a person's consent first? No. If I could ask them, I wouldn't need the potion. Then did you get their family's consent? No. Can you prove to the Witch Society that the person is missing or in danger? I could, but if I did, I'd probably get kicked out of here. Are you trying to find Lisa Whitegarden? Yeah, that's right. You know my situation. Is there really no workaround? Well, like I said, there are different potions, but they always come with restrictions. If I help you, there's a good chance it'll reach the ears of the Witch Society. That would be risky. Exactly. These potions are handled very carefully, even among witches. Since it's related to Lisa Whitegarden, helping you would be even more dangerous. I see. Alright. I'm sorry, I can't help you this time. Don't be. You've already helped me so much. I'll handle this one on my own. If there's anything else I can do, please tell me anytime. Always be on your side, Ellie. Thanks, Diane. Now what do we do? Big talk about handling it yourself now. This. Well, I can't make things harder for Diane. Even if she offered to help, it'd still be risky, so what now? Should I just start pounding the pavement and searching? The white cat god is hiding her. I doubt that'd do much good. True. We need to think outside the box. Maybe there's a potion I can brew that could help. Maybe I've already brewed something similar before. You have done a lot of brewing. How about Enhanced Intelligence Potion? You don't even know where Lisa is. Enhanced Intelligence Potion won't make you suddenly know something you don't. Magic Detection Candy. That candy isn't anywhere near that powerful. What about Good Luck Candy? Best you do is find a couple of coins, so nothing actually useful. Think harder. You made plenty of things. Something useful. Boom Potion? Absolutely not. Oh, come to think of it, I did use something like that in Starlit Cave. You mean the one you used to find Star Whale? Exactly. The one that can track living beings, right? The Polaris Potion, maybe. If I had that, I could find Lisa for sure. How do you plan on making it? The last time you gathered the dice to make it. Alright, now I think about it, I don't even know the exact ingredients. You don't even know the recipe. Wait, maybe we could find the clues in the lab at Starlit Cave. Firstly, let's go to Starlit Cave again. You sure that potion was first made over 100 years ago? Still, I made it not too long ago. Using dice. Either way, let's just go. Feels like a while since I've been here. Alright, let's check the bookshelf for anything on the Polaris Potion. And we should check the pot too. Right, let's examine every place we can. Start over here and work my way over. Now that I look closely, there are actually a few decent things here. It still smells awful though. See if there's anything worth taking. Yeah, I'm on it. There's a lot of glittery powder. Is this star powder? All sorts of different colors. Some wilted plants, more wilted plants, and something so far gone I can't even tell what it is. Don't stick your head in so close. I'm closer than you are, remember? Forget it. The only useful thing here is a different colored star powder. Let's check somewhere else. Looks like a normal pot from the outside. The mechanism must be inside. If they had brewed with the mechanism active, they would have hidden it well. So let's peek inside. The smell. Ew. It's awful down here. See anything? Looked like part of the lower wall could open up. That's probably where the ingredients are added. Impressive craftsmanship. Same, it's single use though. Anything else? Not much, just some blue powder stuck around the opening, nothing else. And some black residue on the floor. That stuff's what smelled so foul. Doesn't sound like we've got much to work with. At least we know blue powder was one of the ingredients. Whatever's left behind smells terrible. Yeah, I didn't need to know that. Let's check the other spots. Star Potion, Polaris Potion. A potion that tracks down any living thing, be it human, an animal, or a plant. Captures and reveals the target's soul true form. Note, only effective when the user knows the target well. The user is qualified if the potion glows. Potion that can find people or creatures. Just what we needed. Does it have a recipe? Alright, hold on. Control the fire, but the rest is smudged out. Daylight foam, night ash, star wheel, scale. At least I can read these, but there's one I can't quite make out. It's like something powder. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's review. Book listed 4 ingredients: daylight foam, night ash, star roll scale, and something powder. And the fire control and ladle instructions are too damage rated. Well, we'll worry about that later. It doesn't seem too complicated. I'm pretty sure I know where to get the star roll scale, because we've seen it before exactly. There might be one lying around where the giant star roll was resting. Where the prickly vine core was. Yep, we should check there next. Something powder. I think it's actually star powder. There were jars of different colored powders on the shelf, thinking about it. The blue residue in the pot. Probably need blue star powder. It was on the shelf. Let's grab it. Leave the other 2 ingredients. I might have a lead on night ash. Actually, I don't really know what it is. So what do you mean? Remember the gunk at the bottom of the pot earlier? I think it might be that. Sounds like a guess. That's all we've got, but the daylight foam, I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Maybe it's a metaphor. Potions recipes don't really use metaphors. Just weird names. True. It's not a metaphor. Starlit Cave is often associated with the night, so maybe a spot in the Starlit Cave where sunlight comes through. Sunlight in the Starlit Cave with sea spray in the air. That would be perfect. Can't say I remember a place like that. I need an opening overhead. A well? Possibly. No luck. Maybe there's a sunlight spot in Starlit Cave Tunnel. Let's have a look at Starlit Cave Tunnel. So, powder. Blue, obviously. Okay, grab the blue. Grab the blue powder. Still remembering, like the color of the sky before dawn, not dark but deep. Alright, that should be it. Let's collect the other ingredients. Oh, okay. Smell is intense, hard to explain, like wet leaves mixed with clay burn into a sticky mess. So that doesn't sound bad, but I didn't say bad. It's just strong and weird. Night ash. Okay. Let's go where the whale was. There's one lying here. Alright. Let's collect the last ingredient tomorrow. I need to get to bed before I pass out and die. Oh, I already forgot that I did that. Ooh. Nice. What is it? Yeah. So I'm really reaching all the way to the Starlit Cave. We'll drill out the water. Person who built probably didn't even think about that. Daylight foam. Good. We got daylight foam. That's all the ingredients. Let's head down. Brings more just throwing in ingredients. Fire in ladle, right? We still have to heat and stir. The recipe was half ruined. I've got a plan. Let's hear it. Remember when we brewed the potion with dice? You also placed the ingredients in first. Yes, the pot had some kind of automatic feeder. I set the fire really low at the start and left it. I didn't stir at all. Seems like it. And the night ash looked like it had been there beforehand. And add the night ash, adjust the flame, then mix the remaining ingredients. Let's try and make it. Hell yeah. I actually made it. Look at that. See, now you know how good I am. Even a century-old potion's easy for me. Are you shaking? Of course I'm shaking. It's a century-old potion. Now that's done. Next step is not something you can get from a dice game. Now comes the important part, huh? Making the Polaris potion shine. Alright. You have to know the target well before you can use it. And once you do, the potion will start to glow. So, time to ask around. Didn't you already do that? What more will you learn? Yeah, but I don't think we need groundbreaking info, just personal details. What about Lisa Whitegarden, right? Exactly. What she likes, what she won't eat, how she sleeps, little things. Like what Kayla told you once. I didn't think it mattered back then, but knowing something about those little things. Let's speak to everyone who might know Lisa. Okay, I'm going to cut this off here, because there's been a lot of dialogue, and I know all this little stuff I can cut out. But, you know, story stuff. What I think most people are here for, at the very least. Maybe. Like, subscribe. Peace out. Bye. See you next time. Type deal.